Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Randy, and we are, after what seems like an eternity, have returned to the YouTube scene to regular uploading content. We are here for the GBA Season 9 reboot / 9.5 season. Just want to say thank you to everybody who made this happen. Obviously, it's not the biggest deal as it used to be, but it's still going to be a lot of fun to play in this league and wrap up Ultra Sun and Moon, Wi-Fi leagues for good. I want to thank everybody for their support, mainly those of you who have been supporting me through Discord and on other media. Obviously I started off as kind of like an unknown dude, and I think I think it's historic, but after my historic Season 3 run, I think I definitely changed how I've been viewed, so that's cool. Obviously Season 4 didn't go as I would have liked, but it's whatever. I think I understand what I want to do now. Here going forward, I understand that I am not the best player. I understand that. I'm not oblivious to these kinds of things, okay? So I think I fully have embraced I'm gonna hacks people. I'm gonna just get lucky. I'm gonna play stupid, and I'm gonna play lucky and click buttons and try to win games. Now, that's just a mindset. I'm not gonna go super like hashtag pursuit, because that didn't work out. But we're just gonna play. We're just gonna click buttons and play, have fun, have a good time, and get some wins. Now, it is worth noting that you see at the top right hand of the screen, we have a new logo. We have a new team. We are the Houston Team Rockets. Yes, with an S at the end. Jolt misspelled it, but it's all right. The Rangers aren't done. We still have them. I just pulled an A drive and made another league name. I thought the idea was fresh, so I wanted to make it before someone else stole it. So I might flip-flop between them two, but it's also just a clean slate start, because I've had kind of a bad run the past couple of runs I've done in tournaments. I went 0-3 in the TTM pool, 0-4 or whatever, so that wasn't a lot of fun. It's just being able to start fresh, and I think that idea is pretty cool. So go ahead and rock out with that, and it's a little bit more geographically correct to where I am. So hopefully you guys like the new team name. Just go Rockets instead of Rangers, but sure, we're just gonna rock with it. All right. Thank you to Bill Standish, by the way, for making the logo. I'll have Bill's stuff in the description. Bill's a goat. Appreciate everything he's done. Please keep any sort of controversy out of the comment section. But anyway, so here, team analysis. I'm not gonna take very long on this. I know everybody says that, but I'm not gonna go over each mon, because you guys know what I drafted. So I like to think my draft started out pretty strong. I think it was a pretty damn good draft to start off. Like, my first 3 or 4 picks were pretty good. Like Eveltal, I picked 3rd overall, and of course Leo got Marshadow, and then Aster made a weird pick for me, Mawile, Mega Mawile. It's a tier 2, so it was a solid, budget. But I was kind of shocked, dude. I thought maybe Magirna would have won or something, or Mega Lucario, but Eveltal fell right in my hands, and it was either between Eveltal or Mega Lucario, but I wanted Eveltal. My office helped me out with these picks, and Eveltal is good. Like, you can't switch into this thing, man. It's gonna be a lot of fun to use. And I think we knew right after we got Clefable that we were gonna get Mega Latias. It was just a matter of, is anybody else gonna get a Mega Latias? Does anybody else need their tier 2? So in the early game, we were just getting some budget tier 3s out of the way, because we pretty much knew we wanted Mega Latias from that get-go, so we pretty much grabbed the tier 3s right away. That's why it seems like a little bit early. Like round 2 Clefable seems kind of weird. I mean, in standard leagues that's not bad, but in Uber leagues it might be a little bit weird, especially since stuff like Rayquaza, Landers, T, Jirachi, Mew, Necrozma, Dawn Wings, Garchomp went round 2, so seems a little bit weird, but I think it's a perfectly viable pick. I'm sure it's going to receive a lot of negativity on the live stream. I don't look forward to how the live stream is going to go, because obviously this has been done already. This draft is recorded before the live stream, so I'm fully prepared to take a lot of heat for it. But I think this is my kind of team that can work, and I think Eveltal can be my Tapu Koko. It's something that's brainless, and it's just impossible to switch into. So it started out pretty strong, but I will admit it does get a little bit rockier from here. It was on this round in which, this round, Kyle A sniped me from Excadrill, and I swear, man, I was so livid that he sniped me with Excadrill. I mean, Kyle A is a goat. I love Kyle A. He's awesome. So this isn't anything against him. I'm just expressing frustration as a joke. But I think the original plan was to probably get some sort of sand going. So a little bit of like a sand mixed offense kind of thing going on, but that kind of fell apart. And Extra Joe was just a great, you know, mon for the team. So we went ahead and just grabbed Roserade after that. Roserade's pretty solid, I guess, but my draft just started looking like a kind of like a mixed lower tier draft compared to everybody else's broken stuff. So it seems a little underwhelming, but I think it's pretty fine. Jolteon, we wanted a fast electric type later on down the road. Metagross was solid. Like, I think up until this point, it's pretty solid, I'd say, the draft. My speed tiers are pretty great. It just seems a little underwhelming for an Uber tier league. And this is, of course, knowing that I'm going to get Mega Latias later on. So, that's something they always keep in mind as I continue to go on. Metagross was always solid. It was going to be between not Mega Metagross. It was between Metagross and regular Scizor. But I wanted the rocks, and I was a little bit Edgequake weak. Well, I take it back. What was I weak to prior to that? Because I'm obviously weak to ground with steel. I forgot why I grabbed it. I just wanted the rocks, and I felt like Metagross could have been a cool Z user as well to throw on the team. Porygon 2, yes, weird pick. Okay, I understand. I think it's all right. You know, it's not. I don't think it's as passive as people say it is, because obviously it gets download. I think it'll be a lot of fun to try out, especially in an Uber league in which like Bolt Beam is actually pretty decent, and I think like Utility's pretty alright, you know. I think it's gonna be okay. I think it'll be fine. But it's these last 3 picks that probably throw people off. Well, the last 2 probably. Mega Latias doesn't count. I went ahead and grabbed the mascot, Hippowdon. Hippowdon's the GOAT. That's my mascot, man. I love Hippowdon. I wanted to use it for the last league, so I went ahead and scooped it. I'm not sure how you would be able to fit it on this team in terms of what it can do. But I just grabbed it, man. Like it's I want to use it and see if I can do stuff with it. And with that, I grabbed Lycanroc Sun to wrap up the unknown picks at least. And then I ended up with, of course, Mega Latias as the last pick just to go ahead and seal the deal there. Overall, like I said, the draft started out pretty good, but whenever I join a league, man, the beginning of the drafts always seems good, but then it just falls apart for me. I don't know why it always does, but it does. But keep in mind, like P2, Hippowdon, Lycanroc, those 3 are probably on the chopping block, so I will look to ship those out, maybe, potentially, depending on how the season goes for these things. I mean, I'll probably try to use them at some point, but they're mons that I probably will maybe look into trading or dropping for free agency, because I just don't think that they fit as well with the rest of the squad. But overall, I'm pretty happy with the team. I think it'll still do work. Even though I do think it's a little underwhelming, I still think it's kind of balanced, and it's got decent like speed tiers, and I think there's a lot of stuff to prep for. Like Yveltal's nearly impossible. You know, like it's so good. I'm gonna have a lot of fun with it, even though I'm not really experienced with it in Ubers. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. Mega Latias, obviously, so fat. It's one of those mons that I feel like I might struggle with because I struggled with Celesteela, so I probably will struggle with Latias, but if I had the right like EV spread and the right moveset for the week, it should be able to just do work on its own. Clefable is always annoying to prep for, and Fernape's pretty annoying offensively as well. Suicune, we all know it's annoying. Annoying is the key word here. Roserade's neat. I have T-Spikes, which I think is going to be super good on this team with Yveltal and Infernape, and maybe with some sand going on there. Jolteon, obviously, it's a nice staple. It's always nice to have a fast electric type. And then I think P2 Hippowdon, Metagross, like that's pretty solid. That's like a defensive / offensive core. Like Hippowdon's pretty strong, Porygon's pretty strong, Metagross is strong. Clefable can hit decently hard, somewhat. So I mean, I don't know. Like it looks weird. I'm probably gonna be at the bottom of the power rankings, but I really don't care because as a newcomer in the league, once again, much similar to season 3. I gotta prove my worth. You know, I want to come back for season 10. Just make no mistake about it. I do. So this season we are looking to make a run for sure. But like I always try to do, I'm gonna take it 1 week at a time. This concludes my draft analysis. This is my team. You guys already know what it is. But be sure to subscribe. If you've left my channel and want to come back, please do that, because we are a new and improved Randy. We are going to make some stuff happen. Next week is the opening day for your Rockets. We will be opening up against Tup and his Pittsburgh. Let me try to get this right. Piratas or Piratatas? Piratatas is what its name is. Pittsburgh Piratatas, I think is how you say it. Sorry, Dad. But yes, we're playing him week 1. So you might be thinking, hey, easy win, right? No. hell no, not for me. If there's anybody who would lose to him, it probably would be me. So we're looking to start out strong. I think our schedule isn't too daunting. We have Tup, and then our next 2 weeks are probably going to be the hardest stretch. We have Jolt and Danza back to back, which is going to be annoying. But I think if I can split my series between those guys, I think I'll have a shot. But from there, it's not too terrible. We have Godoa, we have Cybertron, we have Tom Z, we have Kyle A, we have Necro Steve, we have Aster, and then we have Nexus. We're not playing MV, we're not playing Leo, even though I would squash Leo. Let's not, you know, deny that. We would squash him. We're not playing any of, like, I don't know. I just think it's not too bad. Like, it's not names that scare me. They're all good players, don't get me wrong. I've lost to Godoa, I've lost to Aster, I've lost to Kyle A, I've lost to... There's a freaking VGC legendary player here. Like, I've never played Nexus, but he's pretty good from what I hear. Never played Necro either, but there's some good players there. But I think I'm not afraid. I can hold my own with my builds and my squad. I think I have a pretty good chance to come out of my division and make a run. So, yeah, guys, I hope you guys look forward to this season of the GBA. I know a lot of stuff has happened with the GBA off the scene, I guess. But at the end of the day, we're all just here to have fun and have a good time. So hopefully you all do support the season. And, you know, we're just trying to make a push. We're trying to make our case for Season 10. And this is pretty much our tryout season. So I hope you all enjoyed. And I will see y'all next week when we face off against Tup. And, yeah, I'll see y'all then. Go Rockets.